In our last lesson, we examined rotations on the coordinate plane and developed rules for rotations. In this lesson, we're going to draw translations in the coordinate plane. A translation is a function that maps each point to its image along a vector called a translation vector. A translation vector can be thought of as a slide with no rotating. When we translate a point or an image in the coordinate plane, we're moving the figure from one location to the other location. So we can move it horizontally, vertically, or diagonally. To translate a point along vector AB, you add A to the x-coordinate and add B to the y-coordinate. And this is the symbol that you're going to see. A capital T for translation, and then the vector AB. So you take the coordinate and you add A to the x-coordinate and you add B to the y-coordinate. Let's look at an example. What is the image of the point -5, 2 under the translation 3, -4? So we're going to use the rule. And they gave us the vector 3, -4, and the original point -5, 2. And what we're going to do is we're going to add 3 to -5, and we're going to add -4 to 2. So -5 plus 3, and 2 plus -4. So -5 plus 3 is -2, and 2 plus -4 is -2. So the new point will be at -2, -2. So we can look at the graph of this. Here I plotted the point -5, 2. We want to move it 3 units in the positive direction, so that's going to be to the right, and 4 units in the negative direction for y, so it's going to be down. So from here I'm going over 1, 2, 3 units to the right, and 1, 2, 3, 4 units down. I'm at the point -2, -2, and this is our translation vector. In example 2, when the transformation t to -1 is performed on point A, its image is point A prime, -3, 4. What are the coordinates of A? So this time, they're giving us the point after the transformation, and they want us to find the original image, or the pre-image. So we're going to use the same rule, and we're going to substitute in all the information that we know. So we know that this is a translation, we know the vector, and we can substitute that in. So we can put in the 2, -1. And the other piece of information we know is that A prime is -3, 4. So we know that this has to be -3, 4. So now we can write an equation. We know that x plus 2 has to equal -3. So I can solve for x. I can just subtract 2 from both sides of the equation. And x is equal to -5. Here, y plus -1 or y minus 1 has to equal 4. So if we add 1 to both sides of the equation, we get that y is equal to 5. So we know the coordinates for point A are -5, 5. In example 3, they want us to find the translation vector. Triangle ABCs has vertices A 1, 3, B 0, 1, and C 4, 0. Under a translation A prime, the image point of A is located at 4, 4. Under the same translation, where is point C prime located? Okay, so here they didn't give us the translation vector, but they gave us the pre-image and the coordinates for the translated image. So again, let's follow the rule for a translation and substitute in the information we know. So we have point A, and then we have the coordinates for A prime. So point A is 1, 3. We don't know what the translation vector is, but we know 1 plus A has to equal 4, and 3 plus B has to equal 4. So just like we did in the last problem, we can write an equation. 1 plus a equals 4. Subtract 1 from both sides. A must be equal to 3. If 3 plus b equals 4, we subtract 3 from both sides, and b is equal to 1. So now we know the translation vector is 3, 1. So using that information, translation vector is 3, 1. We want to know where point C prime is located, so point C is 4, 0. So we're going to add 4 plus 3 and 0 plus 1. C prime is located at 7, 1. Today, I would like you to complete the one question that I have up for you on Google Classroom. I need you to upload your answer. So I need to actually see you do the work that I showed you on the slide. So, it's not a lot of work, but what I need to see you writing down is how you figured out these numbers. So your work should look something like this, okay? Make sure that you're filling in the information. You write down the rule, substitute in what you know. Take a picture of it and attach it. It's easiest to do it using your cell phone. I'm doing it for my children, actually. You take a picture of it. You can even crop the picture in case, you want to cut stuff out if you're taking it on your bed and you don't want the bed in it. You can then go into the app and it will say submit work, upload work. So you just click on upload work, choose the file, grab the picture, upload it. If you want to upload multiple ones, you can. So if you have multiple pages to upload, not for this assignment, but possibly for other assignments, once the first one's uploaded, you can upload the next one. In addition to the one question that I have here, there will be an assignment posted on Delta Math that you're going to need to complete. And don't forget, I put an extra credit assignment for you for the last test. So that's due by Friday. So make sure you're working on that. All right, guys, stay positive.